Alright guys, this is not going to be your normal typical gaming video. This is a review video. You have never seen my setup, but this is my current setup. I use a Samsung monitor. I'm going to show the model up in the front so that you can guys check it out. But the old monitor, this monitor, I'm going to change it and I'm going to buy a new monitor, MSI G274QPF E2 27-inch 180Hz gaming monitor. We can skip the hard part because we have already bought the monitor. Me and my cousin went to Multiplan and bought this monitor. It took us a little bit of time to find this monitor. This was not available because this came out in 2024 and we're gonna unbox it. You don't often get to change your monitor this easily, but my monitor was 180p and I just wanted to go for an upgrade 2K monitor because everybody says that upgrading to 2K is a huge jump. So I choose this monitor because it is MSI. There were others monitor as well, but this one stood out the most. I asked ChatGPT about it. Every time it said MSI, this model especially is the good one. The most incredible part of this is that this is rapid IPS. Even though this is MSI, another way of marketing things, then we got anti-glare, we have 400 nits peak brightness, even HDR, contrast ratio is typical average 1000:1, refresh rate 180p, color support. It is 8 bits panel, but it has a FRC technology which can mimic 10 bits. It's not true 10 bits, but it's 85 to 90% real 10 bit according to ChatGPT. And then we get our display port. There's no HDMI port because HDMI port won't support 180 Hz. If there was an MHD cable, it would only support 144 or 160 Hz, I think. And these are the manuals. This is the power cable for the monitor. Let's keep it over there. Then we got the stand. This is the stand. We have to mount it all together. This is like one by piece, and it is adjustable. It is 90° to 1 second guys, it is 90°, 30° swivel, pivot, 90° tilt, 5 to 20°, something like that. Well, you can just basically use it vertically and horizontally. Now let's open the manual. Let's see what else is there. Like, this is pretty satisfying. You're opening a new monitor, you're unboxing everything. It's like a fully satisfying sort of a thing. Struggling here a little bit, but we finally got the manual. MSI special manual, even though I'm never gonna look it up. Well, I might look it up for the mounting part. I might need it. It's going to be important. Like, this is that mount. This is the stand for the monitor. Some stickers or energy, like, is this like energy sufficient, something like that, perhaps, I don't know. And then we got a European Union card. Okay. And then we have the screws for the mounting, I am assuming. Yes, it has to be for the stand and for mounting screws or something. Let's open the display port as well. Quite struggling with the stuff, but we're gonna open that later. And this is the stand, like the ground part. This is the entire like surface tension. It will hold the entire heavy monitor. This monitor is heavy. I don't know what is the exact kg of this entire monitor. Is there any weight? Oh, it's 6.3 kg. It's without stand. The stand weighs like 3.95 kg. Okay, let's pull those aside. And this thing is another electric plug cable. That was a 2, and this one is 3, I think, maybe. Okay, now for the big reveal. Now that this bad boy is opened, we have to set it up. But before that, let's open it up a little bit. We're not gonna completely open it. I don't want any fingerprints on the screen because, well, I can wipe it down, but it would just consume time. Let's just put it over there for now. As you can see, there are display ports, HDMI ports, and a power points, something. Alright, now for the user manual. Over here we have to set it up, the entire mounting stuff, the stand and the base stand. Yeah, there's the base stand and that's the stand. Now we just have to set it all up. What we got to do is I have to, is there a screw? Yeah, there is a screw. I have to tighten it up like that. It's also in my Samsung TV, not TV, monitor. That was also in my Samsung monitor. I just have to like scroll it, not scroll, it's tightening it up. Okay, I don't want to put too much pressure into it because I won't be able to open it up when I need it. Okay, this is adjustable, but before that let's wipe out this sticker. This is going to be pretty satisfying, but I cannot find to open the seal. It's like really stuck to that thing. But get ready, this is going to be satisfying. A new monitor, the peeling is always so satisfying. Okay, now let's go back to the user manual. Maybe I shouldn't have done this now. I should have done this before putting it on to the monitor. Maybe I should unscrew it, but we'll do it later. Let me open this up first. Like, I'm really trying to not put my fingers on the screen so that no fingerprints left on the monitor. And here is the mounting place. We got the screws, and we have 2 screws actually. Yeah, I have to like remove this because it's too much heavy, it's too much weight. I can just screw it up later. Just the stand will make it easier to screw the things up. So yeah, it's like a clicking noise. There will be a click noise when you start it up, and then there are 2 screws and these are the screws. I only need 2. I don't know why they gave 4. I think for the wall mount I think you would be needing 4 of them, but with the stand you just need 2, just like in the manual. Also, this is a unique screw. You can't just do it with a normal screwdriver, but there is a minus screw point over there, so I can just do it with my normal minus screwdriver. I just have to like normally tighten it up. I don't want to tighten it up heavily, because when I want to open it up I won't be able to. A little bit of tightening up, it will do it. Okay, now we can put on the ground stand. Yeah, and this is how it should be done, because if I had put it on and set it up like that, it would have been harder for me. Okay, let's get that foam out of the way. The monitor already looks huge. My Samsung monitor was just 22 inch, well it was 21.5 inch, something like that. This is 27 inch. This is already huge. Well, I like a larger monitor. I don't like actually like the curved monitor or ultra wide monitors. I don't like those, because I don't like the point of having a wide monitor. It's just pointless to me. Like, it does show you a lot, but I like the flat monitor. It's normal, it's classy. And another sticker peel. Ah, so satisfying. The logo on the back, MSI, we're never gonna see it. Alright, now just the leftover part is I have to take all of this MSI's cables and set it up and change up all the Samsung's cable and remove those. But first I have to of course shut it down, then I'm going to change it.
One eternity later.
Alright guys, after like setting up my monitor, new MSI monitor, I did some off video setting up stuff. For example, the monitor stuff over here, I did have to check YouTube videos in order to understand most of the part, but everything is just default, but except some of them. For example, I have set the game mode to user, and then pro mode to sRGB, and then it was on echo, but echo takes less energy, but I had to set up some of them, but other than that everything is fine. Also, I changed adaptive sense. I turned it on, it was off by default. It's the G-Sync. I have NVIDIA graphics card, so it will be G-Sync. I will be telling you that later, but let's get on. Where is it? I also did some other setups, like setting up my refresh rate. For example, it's 180 Hz full maximum. Like in default it would just give you 60 Hz, but I had to change it to 180 Hz. And also, as you can see, my depth, my bit depth is 10 bits. Normally it would be 8 bits, but my monitor, it's not true 10 bits, it's like FSR or FRS, something like that. Yeah, maybe. Correct me in the comments, but it's like I asked ChatGPT and it said my 10 bits is not true 10 bits, it's like 85 to 90% correct, not 100% correct, but it is 10 bit. Like, we're getting a lot of colors. I had to set it up through, where is it? Is it over here? No, it's not over here. Yes, it's over here. Okay, no. Yes. Oh, it's, why is it so like, wow. Okay, my focus went off focus for a second, sorry about that, guys. Like, in the NVIDIA settings, I had to select from 8 bits to 10 bits, and the color is exceptionally great. If you are a video designer or a picture designer, anything related to designing, the color actually helps. If you can't afford a 10 bit, actual true 10 bit, but this technology, FSR or something, FRS, correct me in the comments again, guys, like this gives you a feeling of 10 bits, even though this is not a real 10 bits. Also, I have put it to full RGB, and then over here as well, advanced dynamic range to full. Even though it says like limited, shows like dark areas a little bit better, but I would say to keep it full. And then I also use these things. I like the super resolution, RTX super resolution. And then remember, we turned on the not this one over here, adaptive science G-Sync, adaptive sync, sorry guys. So in G-Sync, after enabling that, we are gonna get this, and of course you have to enable this one and this one as well. Also, by default, you may also have 180p resolution or something like this. I had to change it to this one. 2K monitor, this is a 2K monitor. And also, don't forget to download the official ICC profile from the official website. You have to search your monitor's name, and then you have to download the firmware. You'll see a file like this. Now where have I put it? Well, yeah, we're not going to find. Wait, is it over here? Nope. Well, we're not going to find it because my folders are a mess. But anyway, everything is like crystal clear. Everything is fine. Everything is great. I have played Valorant. Not Valorant actually. Marvel Rival, Genshin Impact, Honkai Star Rail, Wuthering Waves, Solo Leveling, even Cyberpunk. I tried everything, and the level of details is actually amazing. People do say like going up from 180p to 2K monitor is massive. It is actually massive. The details is not like what can I say, blurry. Like 2K should be the new standard, industrial standard, because it's 2025. Many people can or may not able to afford it, but 2K monitors are like should be a new standard, like industrial standard, because 180p is garbage. If you have a decent GPU, like I have a 3060 Ti, not 3060, it's Ti, so it's more powerful, but it has 8 GB of RAM, but in 2025 it does struggle. Even in Cyberpunk, I like in a high setting, sometime ultra, I only get like 49 max FPS. It does struggle, but for me in Marvel Rebel, 120 plus FPS. In Genshin Impact, it's constant 60 FPS. I don't play that much of a story based game, that's why I don't notice much stuff, but it's great. I have been using it and setting up everything. It was a great feeling because you don't get to change monitors so easily. It takes you 10 years to even 20 years, but I had changed mine from Samsung. It was 180p 75 Hz, and from upgrading it to 2K 180 Hz is a massive difference. Massive, huge difference. The FPS on this thing is crazy. The hertz make it so smooth, it's buttery smooth. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, this was actually, as I've said, this is my first review video in my channel, because normally I do gaming videos. But if you guys have enjoyed it, let me know in the comments, and I will, if I buy anything ever in my life again, like, I'm going to make a review video, because why not? So see you guys in the next video. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, guys.